Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to edit your video, your makeup video and your makeup pictures. I went to tools and edits on my phone. It's an app on my phone, and I clicked on the Airbrush app. So here is the original video. I took that from my gallery. Here's the original video, and we're going to start editing very soon. Clicked on sculpt and it took me to where the features of adjusting a face is. So for the top, that's for enlarging the hair or to leave it as it is, and I just left it as it is because I didn't want that to be enlarged. Then I went to a face width. I reduced that completely. For her forehead, I also reduced the size of her forehead so that her forehead would look smaller. For the middle, I did not do anything to that. I left it as it was. For her temple, I also reduced that completely so that it goes with the rest of her face. For her cheekbone, I reduced that too. And for her chin, I also reduced the length of her chin since I've already adjusted her forehead. Next, I went to her eyes. I didn't make any changes here, but I still wanted to show you guys so that you can see how it's done. So for the position, that's to change the position of her eyes, whether you want to make it higher or lower. For stretch, that's to stretch out her eyes. For the length, that's to also stretch out the length a little. And for the inner corner, is to make the inner corner of her eyes larger or smaller. For distance, that's to shorten or increase the distance between her eyes. For angle, as you guys can see, that's to change the angle of her eyes, make it a little bit lower or higher. But I didn't make any changes, so I went next to her nose. For her nose, this is to reduce the width, the bottom of her nose, to reduce it or increase it. I reduced it completely. For the bridge of her nose, I also reduced that. For her nose tip, I reduced that also. For the length of her nose, I left it as it was because it being shorter or being longer looked weird. For the root of her nose too, I left it as it was. Next, I went to her eyebrow, and I'm also going to be making changes here. This is to lift her brows, whether you want them to have an arc or not. Sort of arc, which I lifted her brows. As for the volume, I reduced the volume of her brows so that they look thinner. And as for the distance, I didn't make any changes there. For the tilt, that's also to create a nice arc. I also tilted her brows, but not so much, just a little. the brow ridge. I also adjusted that a little. And next I went to her lip. That's to also adjust her lips for the position. I lifted that. For the position, I lifted the position of her lips. Then for the cupid's bow, I also gave her a pronounced cupid's bow. For full lips, I reduced the size of her lips so that it tallies with the rest of her face that has also been edited. For her smile, I didn't give her a smile or a frown. I just left it as it was, and then I saved that. So I'm done with sculpting. The next I went to smooth, and you'll see how much of a difference this will make to the face of the model. Guys, can you see that her face looks so smooth and beautiful now? So this is how it looked before, this is how it looks after. You can see there's a huge difference. Next I'll be going to makeup. Here I'm going to be adjusting the color of her lipstick. I'm going to make it a darker color so it stands out very on her face, and I'll be going with the rose lipstick, but I'll adjust it a little so that it doesn't look so much. I went with rose, and here I am adjusting it. Next I went to blush, and I went with a natural looking blush, but I increased it so that our cheeks look rosy. I also contoured her nose since the smoothing had removed the contour from her nose, so I contoured it. You can see how it's looking so much, so you adjust it so that it flows with the rest of the face. After saving that part, now I'm going to be framing up her face. So basically this removes smile lines. You can see how different her face looks now after framing it up. Then I also whitened her teeth. It might not be obvious now, but when the video plays later on and she smiles, you'll be able to see it. Now I'm going to be contouring her face again, just a little bit more, and I'm going to be contouring her cheeks so that the highlights that I did with makeup would show all the more. So I'm contouring her cheeks. Next I'll be contouring her forehead, but you have to adjust it so that it doesn't look weird. I contoured her forehead, but not so much. Then I went to her nose. I also contoured that a little. After that, for her eyes, I brightened the inner corners of her eyes. Then for her eyebrows, I made them a darker color. Next, I contoured her chin too, since the rest of her face is now looking brighter. I also did that to her chin. For her lip, I brightened. Okay, I did not brighten her lip. I did not do anything to that. For the dark circles, I removed any dark circle under her eyes. And for brightening, this is to brighten her eyes, and you can see her eyes are looking whiter now. Next I went to matte, and this will also make a huge difference. So this is how her face looks, and this is it without the matte. So the matte makes it look softer, and without the matte it looks sharper. So I wasn't sure, I didn't know which one to go with, so I ended up putting it in in the middle, so that it's neither too soft or too sharp. And here is how it looked before, here is how it looks afterwards. So there has been a huge change. Afterwards, I'm going to save this and show you how to edit pictures. This is my gallery. I'm not using a special app to edit here, so I just went to edit and I'm looking at the filters that are available on my phone. So you can use your phone to also edit pictures, and I'm eventually going to pick one and then save it, and I'll show you how the former one looks and how the one with filter looks. Here's on that way to edit. So I went to my tools and edit again, and I clicked on the FaceApp. I also clicked on picture that I want to edit, and I'll be changing our hairstyle. So here's how it looks long. You can see how different she looks. Here's how it looks with a bob hairstyle. Next, I went to hair colors, and here's how she looks if she was to be blonde, and here's how it looks if her hair was to be black. Then I also went to age. She looks younger here, she also looks younger. These are just different ways to edit your model's face. This is how she looks if she was going to be a teenager and a child. Okay guys, I'm just playing around. As you can see, I didn't really do much and I didn't save this edit. I just wanted to show you how it's being done by people. So afterwards I saved it, and here is the final video. As you can see in this video, anytime she turns her face, the fact that it has been edited is quite obvious, so I'm going to cut that out. I use the YouCut app to cut that out, so that's what you can do. I just cut that part of her turning her head out. I use the transition feature to make it look more natural after removing that part. And that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.